Tonight, a very quiet campus at UNC-Chapel Hill. This is just hours after protests erupted on campus.
Officers took 36 people into custody yesterday. 16 of them, they tell us, were students. Right now, the university is taking action to prevent more chaos on campus.
We begin tonight with team coverage. We have CBS 17's Haley Fixler, who's been in the middle of the protests the last few days. Haley, what changes are you seeing on campus compared to just 24 hours ago?
Well, there are some immediate changes university leaders have made already. I want to show you within the last hour, crews have made a lot of headway on this tall fence that's now around the center part of the quad. This is now a third layer of protection for the flagpole. There are also security lights all over Polk Place. You can kind of see one of them through the fence here. It is all to make sure the clashes that happened yesterday won't happen again. UNC-Chapel Hill quiet and peaceful on Wednesday, but there are notable changes after the chaotic clashes on campus Tuesday.
We've added additional cameras. We've added additional law enforcement that may or may not be visible in outward uniforms. We're going to keep students safe. We're going to keep faculty safe.
David Boliak is a member of the UNC System Board of Trustees. He says he's beyond disappointed with the scenes of violence and unrest at his school.
I'm a huge proponent of free speech, but there's a difference between exercising free speech and an illegal encampment, which is what we had here. Disrupt the normal operations of the university and created, quite frankly, an anti-Semitic feel on this campus.
Hours later, another pro-Palestinian protest, this one including dozens of UNC faculty members.
I think faculty certainly have their right to show freedom of speech and to have their opinions, but to engage in what I would believe is radicalization of students, I think is out of bounds, and quite frankly, I would be in favor of disciplinary action.
Protesters then rushing to the quad, breaking down police barricades, tearing down the American flag and replacing it with a Palestinian one. Protesters also throwing water bottles and items at police, all while blocking and shoving media crews. 24 hours later, on Wednesday, a lone protester sitting on the stairs of the South Building, telling us Tuesday's protests were part of First Amendment and free speech rights, and administrators changed the situation.
Having police come and zip tie peaceful protesters and carry them away is a form of violence.
Mark Pfeiffer is a biology professor at UNC and says while things did get out of hand,
they shouldn't have taken the flag down.
Again, a lot of work being done right here on campus. You can see some of the work on this huge fence around the center of the quad. Now, UNC Students for Justice in Palestine did release an alumni letter to the chancellor and administrators, in part saying, quote, they condemn the decision to bring armed police from around the state to arrest students and the Carolina community. Now, UNC-Hillel posted on their social media saying, while the students have a right to protest, they do not have the right to intimidate or threaten students. Rod, Angela.
All right. Thanks so much, Haley. We appreciate it.
And our team coverage continues. CBS 17's Galat Malamed joins us now.
So, Galat, faculty held this emergency meeting today. What was first the purpose of that meeting, and secondly, what happened?
The purpose was really a discussion. They didn't come into this meeting with any goal about how it will end. And really what they discussed is now what happens next after the protests and police response here yesterday. Members of the faculty executive committee say that they want answers from university leaders about what specifically prompted the police response yesterday. They also say university administrators didn't provide enough information as events unfolded. The discussion was not about where the committee stands on the protests, but how to best help the campus move forward. They want to look at what resources are available to students and staff, saying many people are traumatized from these events. The committee chair says dozens of faculty members sent her messages asking the committee to take a side, something they are not doing.
It's clear that we as faculty are not of one mind about many, many, many different aspects of the events over the past days. And that's part of what makes it important for us to identify where we do have shared values.
Someone in the chat section of the meeting wrote a graduate student is now banned from campus for 2 years. I asked the university about that and what kind of disciplinary action, if any, students are facing from the university. And I did also ask the university for its response to faculty members who say there was not enough communication yesterday. I'm waiting to hear back about that. Live in Chapel Hill, Galat Malamed, CBS 17 News.
All right, Galat, thank you so much.